So what should we talk about? Well, we'll talk about how we met. Let's talk about how we met.
That's actually a good idea.
So I'm Alex, obviously, if you don't know me.
I'm Brittnei. Hopefully you know me, but if you don't, I'm Brittnei.
Now you know her. Brittnei is the CEO of Frost Fund, and essentially we'll talk briefly about how we met, because we actually met here like two and a half years ago.
Yeah.
I came across some random, I don't even remember how it happened. I think a friend of a friend posted something about this dog named Bramble. Bramble is this beautiful German Shepherd who was red listed, had like a couple days, and she reposted one of Brittney's videos, and something about this dog I saw in this video, I was like, okay, it just like popped out, and I was like, okay, I will do whatever I have to do to get involved in this and make sure this dog doesn't die. So I reached out to Brittnei. She told me about Bramble, came down here with my roommate at the time, Rob, and Bramble, like, we saw him and stuff, as is the case with a lot of shelter dogs, was just about there. Like, probably would have been okay with one guy, but maybe two guys is too much, and it didn't work out. But why don't you tell them what ended up happening in the long run?
Yeah, so Bramble was the first OG dog that we weren't even Frost Fund yet. Like when Alex,
we didn't know each other. Yeah,
I didn't even start a nonprofit. I was actually on the board of a nonprofit at the time, and that's how I found out about the red list and the problem that's happening. And so, long story short, Bramble was one of the dogs that was brought to my attention, and so I started this just organic effort to try to save Bramble. Long story short, we put on social media. When it kind of went viral, Alex was part of that amazing work and saw it. And then Bramble ended up actually being taken by a volunteer here to one of my dear friends at Kindness Ranch Animal Sanctuary. He's the executive director there, and he wanted to help out. And we drove Bramble from Long Beach, California to Hartville, Wyoming, where Kindness Ranch is. And so awesome. He got to live this most amazing life out literally on a ranch, and was eventually looked at for canine work in the city of Hartville as well, which was a really, really cool story. And then kind of from there, Alex and I just kept in contact, and then I just decided I'm starting a nonprofit. We're going to save more lives, and Alex has been a huge reason for a lot of the lives we have saved. 25 dogs now as of last Friday. And so, yeah, we're here today at the shelter finally. It's been a long time coming to just get some more content of other dogs and use our platform to hopefully find them homes before, like so many, they're euthanized, which is just a result of overcrowding, lack of spay and neutering, breeding, and also just adopters not having the educational resources they need to bring home a dog from the shelter.
What the goal is going forward, at least for us as two members of Frost Fund, is just to continue this semi-consistently. So at least once a month, maybe a couple times a month, just highlight dogs that we think that you guys would want to see, that deserve a chance. I was talking to Alma earlier, who basically runs this place, and she said that all the dogs that you guys have seen have gotten out quickly, which means that they want to keep us going with this because what you guys are doing is working, essentially. So that's what we're going to continue to try to do, is just put these dogs out there, give them a chance. And all you guys have to do, you don't have to adopt every single dog. You don't even have to adopt a single dog. We just ask that you guys share this stuff with your friends, with your family. If you are really interested in a dog, share it with somebody personally. If you are just trying to help the dog, share it on social media. I know sometimes you think that this is too small of a gesture, but it is not. It helps. 25 dogs. It
definitely is not. And that's the way, as Alex said, the Red List Rescue at Frost Fund works. We are contacted by the shelter. They give us details. The volunteers work closest with the animals here as well. So we get that first-hand take of the animal from the volunteers.
They're amazing.
Amazing. And then we essentially just post. We get all the accurate information from the shelter. We post that. Alex reshares it. And then we ask you guys to tag, repost, comment, share on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Nextdoor app has actually proven really effective to help share too. And truly, as Alex said, like, it's you guys taking the time to just pause and take 20 seconds to reshare and maybe write a little caption like help save this dog, visit Frost Fund. Every single dog, 25 now, has been because of that, literally. And it doesn't really take too much effort to do. So the question is, why wouldn't you? So we just appreciate you guys, and I appreciate Alex. Like, this guy there's a lot of people that talk about helping. There's a lot of people that talk about getting involved. There's a lot of people that, you know, want to be, for lack of better words, in front of the camera for this. But like, Alex is the most genuine soul, genuine human. He like lives and breathes this. And we are so thankful for everything he's poured into Frost Fund. And he's just such a good friend of mine too now. And so that's another great part of this nonprofit. You never know who you're going to meet and what's going to happen. And so,
I just like to pet dogs, honestly. I'm just that meme guy. What is that meme? What did Theo Vaughn say? Don't you love it when a dog just walks up to you and doesn't run away? You know, that's me, dude.
I do. I know that.
That's the best feeling. So that's a little bit about us, guys. Keep following our story. As always, like Brittnei said, DMs, questions, don't hesitate to slide in. But we're gonna try to keep this going, and basically, we just want to wrap it with saying thank you for all you guys have done. If you went to our fundraiser, or Brittney's fundraiser, Frost Fund's fundraiser,
you're part of the fam.
Yeah, do a little bit. If you guys have donated, if you guys have attended, if we're trying, this year's goal is just to make it bigger, right? So we're bootstrapping, grassroots, trying to get a van, trying to get donations, trying to get grants. If you guys know of anything, if you want to get involved, you don't have to do a lot. Like, Brittney's running the show, I'm just doing a little bit. I just am getting involved a couple times a week. Guys, the other thing about doing this stuff is, not only is it good for the dogs, a lot of people say you feel so much better, you get to pet dogs, you get to be around animals. Helping them get out for 20, 30 minutes changes their life. It could change your life too. You know, you never know when you're gonna meet a new dog, and you don't know the impact that this has on them, and that it might have on you, and that's something to consider too. It's mutually beneficial for every party involved. The people that run this place are very grateful, and I'm grateful that they're letting us get involved and do this. So that's pretty much it. That's a short snippet about us, and we're gonna try to keep it going, and we appreciate you guys. And imagine if it wasn't rolling right now. I would lose it. Let's just make sure.
I was thinking that like 2 minutes ago.
Okay, good. We're good.
All
right.